Now, Kev, what does this finals win for Giannis have on his career at this point? He's 26 years old, coming off of his first championship. Would you go as far as to say that Giannis is the best player in basketball right now?
No, no. You won an NBA championship. You had a good team behind you. You had a 50-point freaking masterpiece, like we've said 100 times on this segment, to close it out. We all know he's not the best basketball player on the planet. Like that's solidified between two or three players, whether that's a discussion, a debate, argument, or whatever. He is not there solely because of his inability to shoot. Is he one of the best players in the league by far? Yes. Is he an incredible player on all sides of the bat? Yes. But he's not the best player in the league right now. He needs to develop that jump shot a lot more consistently. And I know we harp on it for Ben Simmons, but Giannis is millions of miles ahead of that young man in his own regard as well. But Giannis did join an exclusive club tonight by not only achieving an MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, but also winning an NBA championship and then winning the NBA Finals MVP. Only two other players have achieved those three things under the age of 26 or by the age of 26, and that's Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon. That is absolutely no, actually, no, it's not under 26 because Jordan didn't win his first ring until he was like 8 years in. So no, that's probably an incorrect stat. I'm probably forgetting something. Uh,
It doesn't matter, but I mean,
yeah, maybe not the age thing, but only two other players have all of those things together, and that was Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon, and now it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Guys, I apologize. I have a little bit of brain farts as it is getting a little late on this side, but yeah, he's definitely a top five player in the league, but we have to reserve those two spots for, in my personal opinion, uh, KD, LeBron James, Steph Curry, like players like that just do everything that they can for their teams and just are dynamic game changers.
well, Giannis is different. Giannis's damage is done down low in the paint. The way that I look at it in not just this series, but throughout the entirety of the playoff for Milwaukee here, Giannis was clearly the focal point of the team, and really at no point throughout the playoffs was he ever hindered by his own game. Meaning, like he would have maybe some down games, but I still think by and large he was still a dominant piece to contend with. And he transitioned into the finals. This was by far his best series. I mean, the guy averaged 35 points. I would almost think he almost averaged 14 rebounds. I don't know what his total was tonight. I don't remember off the top of my head. But even so, when you have somebody who's getting 35 points a game, at least getting 12 to 13 rebounds a game, and then adding maybe like 5 or 6 on top of that as a big man, the only center that we've seen that could really do something like that is maybe like, I don't know, like Wilt Chamberlain or Shaq. Giannis is in that type of company at this point. When it comes to big men, as far as throughout the history of the NBA. I'm not going to go as far to say that he's the best player in the league. I think this definitely certifies him as a top three player, though. I think it's disrespectful to say that he's not in the top three after the run that he just had in this finals. This is one of the, it's like I said earlier, this is one of those finals performances where he got markedly better throughout the series. He finishes the series off with a 50-point performance. Damn near scored half of the team's points in the process, mind you. And that was basically with Phoenix throwing the kitchen sink at him, and they had no answer for him. So, when I look at the overall impact of where Giannis is currently, sky's the limit with him. I don't even know if I would go to far as to say that, he's the best player in the league. But if you wanted to make an argument, I think you'd have an outside shot of making it. But as far as I'm concerned, he's top three in my book after this performance. So I mean, I got to give respect to that.